So, welcome to this podcast where me and Yar are going to go over how to actually grow a newsletter from 0 to 10,000 subscribers in 30 days or less. And we're just going to cover different questions, different things that you guys asked. And we want to talk about, just kind of go over our experience. And how are you doing, Yar? Are you ready?
Yeah, I was born ready.
Love it. Let's go. Cool. So one of the things we had is newsletter niche. How do you think choosing newsletter niche, specific niche, impacts the growth rate of a newsletter? What are the strategies you have to help people select when they just start a newsletter? How do they want to think about the niche the newsletter niche they pick?
Yeah, I think choosing niche, I will call it niche. I don't know. It sounds better for me. Yeah. So I think it's like one of the most important things that you need to do when you launch in your newsletter. Because if it's B2B, you will acquire subscribers for more money, but you can monetize better. If it's B2C, you can grow faster, but good luck making decent money with B2C. And even B2C, different niches, cost per subscriber can vary sometimes 5 times. So you and me, we both have like dozens clients and dozens newsletters running ads and growing. And if you run, let's say, health and wellness or faith or some like sport, fitness, you can acquire subscribers for like 25, 30 cents per sub, right?
Yeah.
But
then, good luck monetizing them. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, and like when you run in, let's say, AI, it's like $1, $1.20, and if you run in something like B2C, but like biz dev, biz ops, marketing, it can be even higher. So it's always a good idea to understand how much subscriber cost in this niche, and then what you will be selling. Like what I see most people doing wrong when they launch their newsletter, they think, oh, I like this stuff and I think people would like to read about it, so I'll start writing about it and sending emails. Wrong. That's like bad idea. I think you need figure out what you will be selling to these people. Do you have some depth, perspective, or expertise in this niche? And can you provide some differentiating value? Yeah, sure, you can do content curation. But again, like when everybody run content curation newsletter, it's hard to sell stuff in your content curation newsletter. So you will be dependent on ads and, I don't know, coregs or affiliate links.
Yeah. But we both know that coregs are just like really not a sustainable way to monetize a newsletter.
That's not the way to monetize newsletter. Yeah, exactly. It's the way to recoup your ad spend or liquidate or partially recoup your ad spend. And plus, like today you can make $1 per subscriber with correct. Tomorrow can be 50 cents. Tomorrow can be like 2 days after can be 0. It's not sustainable.
That's true. Yeah.
I really think when I pick a niche for my new newsletter, I think, okay, what I will be selling, can I target subscribers easily and profitably acquire them, and can I offer something that nobody can, like some perspective, some angle, something. And that's questions what you want to ask, not hey, what people need everything. Pretty much.
Yeah. One of the things like I'm looking at these days is when it comes to, let's say, consumer newsletters, is uh, mobile apps. So there's a lot of mobile apps, and it's really kind of a mature market. I mean, there's a lot of new mobile apps popping up, but you can really just look at how they're monetizing their newsletter or their app, how they acquiring their guest installers or users. And so one can learn a lot from that, because it's pretty similar, just like a different vehicle of value in the way of mobile app. But yeah, that's something I think a cool hack for people to know. Yeah, what do you think about that?
I agree, but problem when you look at apps, they have really advanced programmatic advertisement opportunities, and there are like hundreds of programmatic advertisement opportunities for mobile apps with really good targeting, with really good offers, with
CPM
really
too.
CPM, like it's crazy high.
Newsletters are not there yet.
Yeah, not there yet, and I'm not sure if they will be, because programmatic ads in emails, first of all, it's not as easy as in apps or even websites. And second, your programmatic ad can actually kill your delivery. Or maybe not kill, but significantly decrease your delivery. So
yeah, it's interesting that, I mean, like, email is just like web. There is not, it could be it's very interesting. Like when it comes to newsletters specifically, and there's like these apps that are only newsletter, like, you can install an app and you have only newsletters there, and it's curation and stuff like that. But it doesn't look like, I'm not sure they're being popular. I'm curious how popular they're getting. Do you remember? I think we talked about like a few months ago about these apps, because that's there you can actually do the programmatic advertising, right? Because it's not email.
Yes, you can, but again, if you just create, let's say you created web to app, like pretty much web view. If you try launch this app, Google and probably Apple probably will ban you, because you must add some features, app features. You can't just run WebView newsletter into your app. You need some additional extra features. But again, like value, just reading stuff from the app, like how often you open it to read some stuff, especially content curation stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how valuable it is.
I'm gonna try to share my screen here. Let's see, because I'm looking at. Oh no, I'm looking at this Mako app.
Yeah.
Let me share this in Zoom. It looks like they're growing pretty fast. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not users, it's visitors. So yeah, so that'd be interesting, because it's like it's a whole new category. So it's really hard to, I guess, convert so many people from using email to this app for newsletters specifically. But yeah, we'll see. Anywho, let me just go back to camera. So, right, stop sharing. Yeah, so niche selection is, it sounds like very important, right? Because there's like this changes everything, like from how much you're gonna pay per subscribers to monetization and stuff like that. And yeah,
I would say it's fundamental. It's like cornerstone, because based on what you pick as your niche, everything moving forward will influence. Because like if you run, let's say, health and wellness newsletter, you're growing fast, you're acquiring subs cheap, but then what are you be selling? Like ClickBank, how you call
offers.
it? Yeah, ClickBank offers. That's like I don't know.
The conversion rate is gonna be, your newsletter gotta be very specific to that offer. Like it's it's gonna be really challenging. You need a lot of subscribers to like make economics work. It's gonna be really, really challenging to do that. Because I've tried something like that, and I mean, yeah, here and there people buy, but you need to have like a list. And typically, if you just run ads on Facebook to get leads, right, and I guess get subscribers, they're not buyers. So they're just like people that might be curious about something. So you really need to build a lot of intent in your list, and most of them are just like people. It's like Facebook. You show an ad to 30,000 people, one of them buys, great. Yeah, but like to get those 30,000 people on your list, like you gotta spend a lot more than if you just run ads on Facebook. So economics are pretty impossible to make work, I think, unless you do some, I don't know, use some magic tricks, just like with with affiliate marketing. I mean,
yeah, easy magic tricks. I'm running currently. I grow. For one of my clients, I grow health and wellness newsletter, but this guy, certified nutritionist, he's YouTuber, and he have podcast and blog. And guess what? He have info products. He have some like stuff. So for him, of course he won't make some money with ads and some money with correct just to recoup his ad spend, but he can sell a lot of stuff on back end, like his own products. So, and because subscribers really cheap, like dirt cheap, sometimes it's like 20 cents, and you can acquire thousands subscribers. It's like really easy scalable niche. And this guy, certified, an expert with own audience, with own like products, with like books and all this stuff. So he's good.
Yeah, sounds like he has like people trust him because he's an expert and stuff like that. Yeah. What typically, like, if he's selling let's say info products or physical products, what conversion rate do you see from the unique openers, like maybe a range of conversion rate?
I don't have like full data, because my goal and my task in our partnership just grow his newsletter. But he sounds happy because I just sent recently stats to him, and he's like, whoa, like, are we really buying US only, or it's just some people from I don't know where? I said, nope, it's US only. Like, wow,
Nice.
like 20 cents, 25 cents. No, not every day. Sometimes it's fluctuate 20, 30, whatever, but it's like, and it's huge, like volume. So it's not your $20 a day campaign.
Yeah, makes sense.
So it's definitely if you're expert in something, that's probably a good idea what you should write about. And if you don't have a clue about some niche and you heard it's good, That's probably just shiny object syndrome.
Yeah, and I mean, if you start like in one niche, like it's very easy to pivot, I guess, right? Like you can always pivot. Like you can always change the niche if it's not too late. You don't have to stick to one niche. I think if you don't like
I heard
can't
about
wait,
I heard
can find
that-
ways to monetize it, or I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like you're not an expert, or you just like went ahead. Okay, hey, everybody's doing this. Let me do this, and like it's just not going anywhere. So you can always change. Yeah.
I heard this story. Guys launched another AI newsletter about like probably 18 months ago, maybe 2 years ago, and they grew it like to 90,000 subs in a year or so. And it was okay. They make some money selling ads, all doing good. But then they decided it's hype, it's overhyped, so let's pivot into entrepreneurship. And guess what?
Oh yeah.
They lost half of their list just like this. So they announced we're pivoting from AI to entrepreneurship, and it's like boom, half list just gone. So yeah, you can pivot.
Sounds painful. Yeah.
But I would rather create second newsletter and promote it inside your first newsletter. And when everybody who interested in your new newsletter will switch, you just sell your first newsletter and run your second or something like that. But you literally just you lost half of your audience, and another half probably they did not unsubscribe just because you get into their spam folder or promo folder. So it's
cool. So yeah, niche is extremely important. You gotta know what you sell to before you even start a newsletter in that niche. So like all the newsletters, they have some sort of value. Hopefully, like they hopefully solve a problem. It's not that just. I mean, yeah, I think that's how businesses are. Like they all solve problems, and there's problems everywhere. So which is great. So how do you there's a bunch of problems. How do you actually craft a irresistible value proposition to get subscribe to your newsletter, and hopefully later on buy or be just engaged in your be engaged an engaged subscriber? What are the key ingredients in your opinion you are on making that compelling?
I really like lead magnets. I'm a big fan of lead magnets. And yeah, I know people say, hey, if they subscribe for your newsletter because of lead magnet, they will be like less engaged, blah, blah, blah. But damn, if I can use lead magnet to get subscriber half price, and 10% of them will be less engaged or will unsubscribe, I'll take it anytime. What I noticed, it's just so much better, cheaper, and easier to create ad. You don't need to say, oh, we deliver really interesting news. You just tell them, hey, here's a lead magnet, go get it. And they just go and get it. And of course, you tell them that, hey, you subscribe to this newsletter also. And but again, you can position it like you get in this your lead magnet and newsletter as a bonus. And then if you're doing great job and send in some valuable content, they will stay. Of course, if you just curate news, that's probably when they leave.
Yeah, it's interesting. We found the same thing. I mean, it really depends. Like, it's very easy to recoup the ad spend using coregs and all of these things, the ads and stuff like that, which is great. You're essentially getting free subscribers, and some of them will turn into long value subscribers. Some of them might buy your high ticket, low ticket subscription. But when we tested, like there's for this newsletter that has a paid subscription, we tested a bunch of lead magnets. And the paid subscription, that's how they generate the most money, like long term. We tested a bunch of lead magnets, and yeah, we were able to recoup the ad spend, most of the ad spend, but they just wouldn't subscribe to the paid subscription, because like the newsletter is a utility. It's kind of like a, let's say, I don't know, maybe a weather app, but like extremely valuable. So, and like it would, tell you every day, like have some sort of utility, right? So, and just like having that lead magnet would just get people in, and they were in the same niche and industry, but I think it's just like psychologically, it didn't make sense for them to subscribe, because that's not the reason they came in the newsletter. So that's very interesting. And I'm looking at New York Times newsletter, and I mean, I know they're big, and like typically you kind of look at these big newsletters and like copy their strategy, because they have so much, they can outspend easily everybody, but they're all kind of running these like like just different ads, and they're sending them to the page where you can read the text, and then you can subscribe. And if you look at their revenue, they used to be only, I think, ads at some point, and now it's just like subscription revenue going up. So yeah, I think you gotta really know how to do it with lead magnets, and it also depends how you monetize your newsletter long term. Yeah, and obviously it's, when you're starting out bootstrapping, it's easy to just like recoup the ad spend and just get free subs, because why not? But if you're monetizing, with subscriptions, then you might want to also try different strategies as well.
Yeah, I agree. First, I would not learn from big dogs, because
sure,
that's not your case probably. And second, again, I have access to financial data from dozens newsletters. Our clients, our partners, our own network of newsletters. Mm-hmm. And I can tell you my understanding and what I see. So let's say you have really good paid subscription newsletter, and I saw many cases. You can make 100K, 200K, 300K. Some even make like 400-500K. It's good. It's good money. Yeah. But none of them make mil plus, if it's not like really big dogs. I'm talking about like one man team or small mm-hmm. team. The same, but with advertisement, it's a whole different story. You can make way more. Especially if you B2B niche newsletter. Hey, like one sponsor can give you 100K a year. Just one sponsor. And I saw cases like this. It's more than all your premium subscribers together. But then if you have your own products or services, that's where real money comes. That can be millions. So I'm not a big fan premium subscription newsletters. That's why actually when I decide where I want to launch, I didn't go to Substack, which is like de facto leader of premium subscription newsletters. And I went to Beehive, where I can have boosts, corrects, and advertisers, and my own products, and all this good stuff together. And for me, premium subscription, it's more like lazy way. So I have this theory, and it's really interesting. Like, easier for you to make money, less potential in this way. So if it's like co-registration, it's easiest way, and they're like really, really low opportunity. Like you can't make, you can make $100,000 a year with co-registration, but it's challenging. If it's advertisement, it's more advanced because you need, especially if it's not just your cost per click from Beehive, but something like direct outreach to our sponsors, to advertisers. They can easily pay you $10,000, $15,000 just in a quarter, in 3 months. And it's flat fee. Of course, you promise them some outcome like number of views or number of clicks or number of leads, but they will easily pay you this amount. I have experience like with my clients, and in even my newsletters, we currently have great sponsors. Affiliates, it's easy, just plug in your link and good luck trying to make any money. But hardest way is to sell your own products or services, like info products or even like some services, real services. But opportunities are like limitless if you know how to do it. If you build, let's say, your agency on back end of your newsletter, it's like literally limitless opportunities. And of course, your freebie subscribers will buy less, but it just your freebie must lead to low ticket, and then those people who actually bought your low ticket, you then warm them up with your content and try to upsell high ticket. That's how you want to look at it. So your free subscribers is just based to low ticket, and your low ticket it's based to some info products or high ticket. You don't look on low ticket, you look at your or the freebie, you look at your low ticket.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like from what I've experienced when it comes to growth, actually, is like the ads that get you get people in that are not lead I mean, I love lead magnets, but the ads that lead to the ads that are not lead magnet and they're like qualify for the right user and then maybe 3 times more expensive, but they lead to better subscribers in the sense of like when you sell high ticket, that tends to have better conversion rate. Because I know quite a few agencies that only or like primarily do Facebook ads to the newsletter funnel, and they like that they don't do lead magnets. And we're doing lead magnets for our newsletter, and I mean there's also obviously there's leads and stuff, but like our numbers are not close to their numbers, and I'm just like I can't find time to crank out some ads because I don't know, just like clients just feel like more of a priority always. That's kind of from what I've seen, or that's what I'm seeing right now. But yeah, like that's for sure what you're saying about the monetization. Having your own products or high ticket services, it's like where you actually make all the where the all values created, and like where you actually make a lot of money for sure.
That's funny you mentioned, and that's the same stuff for us. For all our clients, we run weekly creative tests. For ourselves, we are lucky if we run in monthly creative tests because we just literally don't have time. But it's interesting that you mentioned, you see, for sure, like no question, conversion for lead magnet subscribers will be not as good as for like regular ad subscribers. But cost per acquisition, if you calculate cost per acquisition per ad, like per creative, can be actually similar.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you gotta just test it, get the data, see how it all pans out, like overall. You might not be able to, with UTM parameters stripped out, you might not be able to like really know. But I agree. Like, yeah, it depends, because like corrects and stuff, they definitely help to get that. And also, I mean, obviously, just like lead magnets, just get more people in. People like free stuff.
Plus, I can tell you. So we're running a lot of ads for different clients, and if you grow without Corrag, without lead magnet, you grow really slowly, and your subscribers really expensive. And when you try to sell ads and you show, hey, I have 3,000 subs, good luck selling ads. Our biggest sponsors and advertisers came to us after like 40,000 subscribers. So like this number really matters if you look at just pure subscriber count.
For sure, yeah. Are you guys primarily growing with paid ads right now?
Yeah, for sure. Our biggest subscriber acquisition source, meta ads, and several more. We playing with many sources. I try to diversify our subscriber acquisition channels as much as possible, because you never know what happens next. And plus,
meta accounts gets blocked and all those things.
Plus, sometimes some meta have some weird stuff, like they block your ad without reason, and then you need to explain them that it just look like I don't know, something wrong, but it's all good, and that can happen. So I try to diversify everywhere in subscriber acquisition, in monetization, in even in writing. I try to test different stuff and have at least 2 writers. So if one writer will be busy or whatever happens, I have another writer.
It's good. It's good we're not diversifying with like wives and stuff. Okay. Yeah. So no, I like that. That's good. Yeah, we're like not really diversifying at all. We're just doing meta, only on meta. So if anything happens, like we're fucked. But at least we know, like, okay, here's a blind spot for sure. So what's the fastest way to grow? I think it would be interesting to listeners. What's the fastest way to grow to 10,000 subscribers, and how long can it take? Like the fastest, what What do you think?
That's definitely meta. Like currently we have clients who are ready to spend a lot, and they come to us in niches where we have huge expertise, like AI. In AI, we can grow to newsletter from 0 to 10,000 in 30 days, like easily. It just, and it's for us, it's really cheap because we have such a huge expertise in AI. We run our newsletter for a year. We currently can, like, if you want to launch AI newsletter, come to us in 30 days, you will have 10K. And you will pay like dirt cheap. So we can grow you to 10K for $5,000. So you just give us $5,000, you will have your newsletter 10K in 30 days.
And what kind of open rate can you see with that 10K?
Usually it's like on the welcome sequence, it's around 40%, but then it might drop. I don't say it's like best open rate. It might drop to 35, But again, like when people talking about open rate, guess what?
A lot of it depends on the content. Yeah.
Yeah, if you send no A/B testing, one headline with emojis, with how to make many dollars and dollars in sign with AI, like, yeah, your open rate will suck. Not because it's bad subscribers, it's because you just did dumb mistake.
Yeah.
So when people asking about open rate, I tell you, to tell your open rate, show me your headlines and your emails, because if you stuff your email with advertisement, with like links, with programmatic stuff,
With
forms, buttons, ton of heavy images, like make money online,
right.
yeah, you will have 10% open rate. It's not because bad subscribers, it's just because dumb content and headlines.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's interesting. Yeah, I think like also just like, it's easy to grow in the consumer space. We've like in B2C space, it's like 30 days. It's too long. I mean, yeah, it can be, I don't know, one day maybe that's too fast. But yeah, it's pretty easy to grow. There's like these, there's these services that like, oh, okay, we'll send you subscribers for like 30 cents or something. And there's like these sweepstakes. So it's probably not the best quality, but I guess it's possible to grow like to 10K in one day. Like, just buy a newsletter.
Yeah, that's easy. You can scrape your emails. You can use giveaways. I don't use giveaways because I saw open rate on giveaways. It's just not worth it. It's literally not worth it.
What are you trying to give away? What were you trying to give away?
That was like this like giveaway platform. I don't remember how it's called, but giveaway. They give away good shit like cruise, like and all this stuff, but it just people come to you for giveaway, like
giveaway AI newsletter subscription.
Yeah, but
just like
check it out. When I do white paper, let's say lead magnet, at least it's AI lead magnet, and people somehow interested in AI. When I, let's say, run health and wellness newsletter, at least it's health and wellness lead magnet, and people interested in this. When you do giveaway, people do giveaway, I don't know, like Disney World tickets. What common in between Disney World tickets and AI or health and wellness or anything? Like, not at all. So I don't like giveaways, even though you're right, you can get 10 cents per subscriber. It's dirt cheap, but you will lose them all like next day.
Yeah, that's true. I saw this guy on Facebook. Like, I follow this guy on Facebook. And also I saw some other brands, like they sell, I don't know what they sell, like some energy drink or whatever. They give away like Lamborghinis or something like that, like 100K or a sports car. But to actually get the tickets to give away, you have to buy stuff. Like, so you buy, let's say, like a drink, and then you have some tickets. It's like sweepstakes. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wonder if you can do something like this, like, buy subscription to our newsletter and like get a ticket to like, I don't know, get a one chance to win Lamborghini. And
I don't know. I don't like this. Plus, it's like legally challenging because all these giveaways can, like, it's regulated, and
yeah, for sure.
I don't want to waste my time figuring out how to make it right. So I'd rather don't do it at all. At least with the lead magnet, I don't promise. I don't run all this like sweepstakes and all this stuff, which can be legally challenging.
Yeah,
And
these companies they take care of the legal stuff, so it's like all legal. And I've never done it. I've just seen like they brag and stuff about the results. Like 7x ROAS, like 15x ROAS. I mean, obviously they have to like it's not really a ROAS because you have to like pay for the giveaway stuff. But I don't know. It looks like it's at least break even. And a lot of what we do is like break even is the goal, especially in the beginning. So
again, for me, break even important, but I prefer have quality audience and giveaways. It's like so on scale from 1 to 10, if you subscribe to our newsletter, it can be 8. If you do lead magnet, it can be 5, 6. If you do giveaways, it 1, 2. So like I'm okay to have 5, 6 because even after all like churn, I will still have good subscribers for good money, and I can recoup it easily and fast. Because again, if I run ad to my let's say lead magnet, I run it to landing page, and then I can pop up my corrects. If you run giveaway, it goes through, especially if it's multiple people multiple newsletter giveaway, it goes through API, and they don't see your pop-ups, so you will not liquidate your cost with
it depends how you run it. Like if you do like these guys, what they do is like they do their own landing page. So I don't know. Could be different funnel. But like I'm always curious about these, things that haven't, they're not proven, not tested, because like that's kind of how you can really win or like find these opportunities. Maybe I'm not talking about the quality and stuff, but it's always curious to see like some unconventional ways to grow and grow effectively.
What I like to do, 80% time and energy and effort I spend on proven tactics and strategies and just double down on what's working. And maybe 10-20% for shiny objects and some experiments. Because eventually, if you will be chasing all these new ways to do like subscriber acquisition or monetization or anything else, you have risk to lose what's already working, because like
you gotta optimize things that are working, for sure.
Because currently, if I know that I spend $1 on meta ads with my strategy, I can make $1.50 in 30 days. Why do I need anything else? Like to do exactly what? Spend 75 cents instead of $1 to make $1.50? I'm not sure if it worth it, because I can spend $1.25. so for me, it works. It's good. I would rather spend more time developing my products, improving my revenue after acquiring subscriber, after liquidating ad spend.
Yeah, for sure. I want to talk about the Beehive CPM network. I mean, they've been talking about it. Do you have any guesses or like some inside information when it's gonna roll out?
Last time when we had meeting with Tyler, he like hinted that it's coming. Even I don't remember. I have recording of this meeting, but I don't remember details. But it's like it's not fast, and I don't think it will be like really smooth. So it will be some transition time. But again, CPM all good, but if you can actually start selling direct. Currently, I have deals with really big brands. It's not CPM, it's just pure flat fee. And of course, inside they analyze cost per lead, because they told me actually how much lead costs them. And that's when we negotiate for 3 months instead of 1 month. They told me that they're happy, here's the numbers. But our first trial was based purely, hey, here's a month, here's a plan, here's the amount of money. And of course, we give them some, I would say, it's not guarantee, but we tell, hey, if you're not happy and we do not achieve this result, we can run your ad longer to give you value. So if you really care about your clients, about your sponsors, you can figure out how to give them value, and you can negotiate really good prices. We are happy with this partnership. We would like to have 5-10 clients and sponsors like this. That's really good money.
Yeah. Well, with time, it should be no problem to get these. That's cool.
That's why you need grow faster. That's why you want these lead magnets, so you have qualified subscribers for cheaper.
Yeah. I mean that's good that it works out for sure. Because like I read these, maybe you also did too. Stack Marketer, they had these like financial, I guess, letters to the sponsors or whatever, just like kind of annual reports. And so I think they mentioned twice that they tried Facebook ads, and like it didn't work for them in terms of the quality of audience that they were aiming for. So, but a lot of it depends how you do it, right? So like the channel might be good, but if you don't spend enough time, don't spend enough resources, or you might not be able to make it work, and it's not because of the channel, it might be because of the just resources or quality of the work that's done on the channel.
I can tell you, look, you and me, for both of us, we have like decades of experience in meta ads. And when we just launched our newsletters, first several months, we struggling to acquire subscribers for like good price and good quality subscribers. It took us quite a long time to figure it out. Now we can do it. Like I have clients in the first 3 days, they already have good subscribers and all good. But when we just started, it's a whole different story. It's not your app ads or e-commerce ads or any other ads. It's like you want to acquire a subscriber for free newsletter, and then be sure that it's like specific niche and specifics. I can tell you the story. I'm currently running like so they're like relationship coach. And she coach like men to like family relationships, all this good stuff. That's like, can you imagine? And it's high net worth individuals, because her services cost like really decent money. So it's like niche. You need target specific people, specific age, married, or in relationships with specific net worth. We were able to target this audience in literally first week with like 10% click-through rate, with great conversion. So it's possible. It just you need acquire some experience, even if before you did meta ads and anything else.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's 100%. Knowledge compounds extremely. You struggle like 3 months or 6 months, and then you be able to like, just like our hit rate with newsletter ads is just extremely good. Yeah, like it almost instantly works.
Yeah.
So these days, yeah.
Yeah, you have like I have. Last time I count, there was like 350 ads in my swipe file, newsletter ads. So we have library of newsletter ads swipe file, and it's like I collected all these ads. So even if I jump into niche where I never did ads before for this newsletter niche, I just go to our swipe file, pick up something that worked for other people, for other newsletters, check it out, start testing, start running, and almost always hit some winner.
Yeah. Immediately, right? Like immediately just works. Yeah. You just kind of know how to make it work immediately. Pretty much without any research. Like sometimes we just launch, okay, this is the audience, this is the value of the newsletter, let's go. These are the ads. Works right off the bat.
I can tell you, we currently, so in good good agency must have really short time to value. We currently, our time to value 24 hours. So if you give us access to your Facebook account, you will start receiving subscribers for reasonable price in next 24 hours.
Yeah, that's extremely fast. There's like agencies that take 30 days or like 30 days to launch something. Yeah.
I just literally talked to client. So client like signed a contract, paid us down payment, and gave us access to Meta ads account. And because of time difference, he literally did it all and go to sleep. Next morning, he's sending me message like, dude, I have 200 subscribers. That's like more than I did for a whole previous months. That's like literally he wake up to plus 200 subscribers next morning. And that's what possible with proper meta ads if you have enough experience. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Anything you want to talk about?
Let's see. I have my file here with some interesting topics. This is really cool question, I think. Content quality versus quantity. So I think that's not many people realize and understand how important this topic, because if you look at big newsletters, they send 5-6 times a week. And of course, it's good because you can sell more ads, you can send more links, and people will click more. But like, not everybody open their email every day, that's for sure. Because I see our open rate on day 2 still grow. And the problem that with cadence like 5-6 times a week, you can do only content curation. So you usually don't do deep dives, can't make really something authentic. And because of this, it's kind of like dull. So you can run 5-6 times a week newsletter, but it will be news about news and 131. So if you don't know what 131, it's like formula. It's pretty much everybody using this formula. So you go find your Google News article or some source of article, then you give it to ChatGPT and say, hey, give me 131. So first sentence or first paragraph, it's like your intro to this news. Then 3 bullet points. Sometimes it's 4 or 5 bullet points, but usually it's 3 bullet points. What inside? And then 1, it's like why it's important, why does it matter, and all this good stuff. Go check it out. 90% news about newsletters use 131 formula. And then some one-liners with all links to these articles. Sure, you can run this.
Yeah. And how are you going to be different?
Yeah, especially I'm running AI. Ooh, I can just now open dozen newsletters which give you 131 content curation, same shit over and over and over again. Okay, I don't know. That's not.
Yeah, and then you have 10 newsletters. 100 newsletters with like 131 news about AI, and like you just kind of like open whatever's first. Yeah, I see a lot of people, especially like older people. It's interesting. Like some, maybe it's very anecdotal, but I know like some people that have, okay, this email is for newsletters. Like this email is like everything spam, and this email is like for friends or like for like very important subscriptions or things like that. So yeah, and like it's interesting that all the demographic they don't even open. The open rates I'm seeing is like way lower because I think they're just like sometimes don't know how to unsubscribe, and they have all these different emails, email subscriptions. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting.
I can tell you. So because we participate in some co-registration network, my first email, welcome email, first sentence in my email sounds like this. Let me read it to you.
Okay, let's go. I'm excited.
That's like, because I saw people like hide unsubscribe button, make it gray and white, and like
Stupid.
2 pages down. So here's my first sentence. So
unsubscribe right now.
You will be surprised. It's not first sentence, it's third sentence. So I respect your time. If you subscribe to our newsletter by mistake, or you can click the button below, and that's like big fucking red button. You can click button below to unsubscribe. You can also easily unsubscribe anytime with 1 click at the bottom of every email. Like, I don't want to keep people hostages. Like, stop doing this. It's dumb.
Not too ethical.
Yeah, it's like literally give them what they want. If they don't like it, let them fucking unsubscribe. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? And my churn rate extremely low. I'm so happy.
What's your churn rate? What's your monthly churn rate?
Sadly, right now I can't say because I have this Spark Loop. Do you know how Spark Loop works?
Oh yeah. Same.
So
that's true.
It's not as easy, but let me go and see to my actually post reports. Post reports actually can give you. So my unsubscribe rate currently for last 30 days, 0.33%.
0.73. Oh yeah, I see. Oh yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, so it's like, it's nothing. It's literally nothing. And we send in this newsletter twice a week. And again, people asking me, why you sending twice a week? So I can tell you, we had experience for 1 month. We actually did 7 times a week. So in 1 month, we sent 30 newsletters, 30 emails. It was miserable because we don't do content curation. We like literally write every email. Plus, we try to make it first short, second funny or witty, and actionable, and you can act, you can do something with information which we give. Like, not something, you can click and use it immediately from email. In one click you go and use it. And it was miserable. At that time I had 4 writers. They work all 30 days, and it's not worth it because churn rate started growing and you don't have ads for like 30 days, and that's,
it's like you're forcing the content on people. It's like,
yeah, and quality drops like significantly. I noticed we doing shitty job. So then we tried 4 times a week, 3 times a week. So currently for us, twice a week for this newsletter, good enough. For our second newsletter and third newsletter, we write once a week. Again, we look at engagement, churn rate, quantity and quality of sponsors, our workload. So we have so our writers can actually do good job without overwhelming themselves. So for us, from 1 to 3 times a week, perfect. And because we have, and again, I can tell you one trick, which I believe like most people don't understand, and that's extremely valuable. So you can send one newsletter 3 times a week, and
send to non-openers.
Huh?
We send to non-openers, or is it
No.
trick?
It's this trick. Instead of send one newsletter 3 times a week, you can create 3 newsletters with similar content, not the same content, but let's say I have AI productivity newsletter. I can create AI for business newsletter, and let's say AI generate for copywriting newsletter. And I will send them weekly on different days. Why is this trick so powerful? First of all, you can promote your second and third newsletter from your first, and you will get free subscribers. Secondly, you can sell ads in each of these newsletter with same ads, same week. And because there will be some crossover for ads and some different, and you can make more money, you can get more advertisement opportunities. It's so much better and easier. And plus you can't now have AI, but for different audiences, and you can grow it independently, or you can make exit. You can sell one of your newsletters, take some money off the table, but keep 2. And that's like, I look and 99% people just don't use it. And this is awesome trick. You can lower your cost per subscriber. You can increase your advertisement revenue. You can
no-brainer.
Sell one of your newsletters and take money off the table and make some profit. And you still will have your main newsletter or even 2 newsletters running. I think this is valuable insight, and if you listen in, I actually advise it to all our clients, and some of our clients already doing this because it's so good.
So is it like when somebody subscribes, do you subscribe to multiple newsletters, or is it like a opt-in? They have to opt in first? How does it work?
You can do both. You can promote your second and third newsletter. You can do like free co-registration. Actually, Beehive have this feature, how they call it, multiple publications. If you go to your sign up flow, there are multi-pub option. You can use this. You can use Boost. You can add it to your Boosts, or you can add it to your landing page and tell people, hey, you subscribe not to 1 but to 2 or 3 newsletters, and you can make this. will take more time, and you need like webhooks and APIs and all this good stuff.
You know how to set it up, right? Like your team knows, right?
Yeah, we set it up to so many people, like it's crazy. And that's, you can actually, like Beehive currently sadly don't have A/B testing for landing pages. When we set it up, you can literally create A/B testing with like winners, losers, automatic switch from loser to winner. And you can, Beehive also, one of the problems, they don't show you conversion rate on your landing page, sadly.
Yeah.
And our landing pages, we can monitor conversion rate and find which button, which copy converts better, which image. Also, one of problems with Beehive landing page, let's say you have image, but when you open your landing page from cell phone, your image disappears.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a constraint. Yeah, it's like sometimes it shouldn't be a constraint, and I think that I don't know if they're gonna roll out how soon, because they should be. I think they're focusing more on the email experience and monetization. So
actually, last time Tyler said that they almost ready to roll out, because you heard they bought this company, AI website builder. They currently implement this new website builder into their platform, and they will be releasing it soon. Actually, they teasing right now, end of last week, Tyler teased some, let me find it.
What's your opinion on all of this, on all of that, what they're doing with the website builder?
Last time he said, like, if you run your website on WordPress, you don't need to use WordPress anymore. So he teased that their stuff will be better than WordPress. I really hope. I actually even post some my web design stuff to check it out what they doing, because I didn't have experience with this not landing page, website builder. But I hope they spent decent money to acquire it. I hope it will be really good. And Beehive doing great job improving their service, and I think they know what they're doing. Let me find this announcement.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like if you look at, I think we had somebody paid me to do multiple consultations to run for the Facebook ads, and they were using MailChimp to. They were using MailChimp as an email, to send emails and all this, as for their newsletter. And so their landing page was built on, this MailChimp builder. It's just so terrible. Like they have so much money, they make so much money. The landing page is just insane. Like it's impossible to work with. You have to jump through a lot of hoops to set up the tracking from Facebook ads. So it's pretty crazy. So also same with Instantly. I think they have something like that. I mean, they're called email, but it's very interesting.
No,
I don't know if they go on.
We provide our clients, if they run with us, we provide them with website builder and landing page builder, A/B testing, all this good stuff, automation, API connection to Facebook, conversion AI, so you literally track your Facebook conversions better, connection to all Google Tag Manager, everything, analytics, even clarity, so you can literally see how people look at your page. So you have recordings of their sessions, and it's so much better, so much easier, and even when conversions, when we run conversions through our landing pages, you keep all subscribers in like landing page, like CRM. And even if something happens, let's say you send a subscriber to Beehive, and Beehive, sadly, sometimes they have like overload, or you have your subscribers come too fast, and Beehive API can't accept them so fast. You still
That's a good problem to have.
actually, we have this problem with several clients and even with our newsletter, because sometimes like you literally in 1 second you acquire 5 subscribers. And guess what? When you send to Beehive in 1 second 5 subscribers, their API not always can accept. But we have all subscribers saved in our CRM, like landing page CRM. So when Beehive actually, and we set it up so our automation, if something like this happens, our automation set us notification to Slack channel or Discord channel or Telegram. Hey guys, something wrong with transferring subscriber from your CRM from landing page CRM to Beehive. And before we did like manually look at it and move. Now we built like stuff that if this error happens, we keep this subscriber, then wait for the night, because at the night there are less overload on Beehive end, and we send the subscribers during the night. And plus, because our user acquisition only US only, so at night we have less subscribers, so we can safely send this subscriber to Beehive without any problems.
That's good. That's really smart. Yeah, I gotta look into that, because we were doing similar thing with like sending subscribers through API. So yeah, we haven't. I don't know. I didn't know that's a possibility.
I can tell you,
Beehive to like fix this.
When we had this issue, so before we don't look at it, we have this warning, and we looked, and it's not always actually working, to be honest. So we did test run for like 2 months, and then we looked, and like there was 327 cases, and to be honest, that's 327 cases out of like 20,000 subscribers. So it's like,
oh, okay, so it's not many.
Yeah, not many. But again, I don't want to lose 327 subscribers for which I paid. And even they come through co-registration, so we actually recoup money, and they sit in our CRM. Just Beehive didn't accept them on first attempt. So we just figure it out, we fix. So next time, if Beehive did not accept them, we just try later, preferably at night. Yeah,
interesting.
But it works. It works magically.
Somebody asked, so I made this post on Twitter, asking what questions they have for us. Somebody asked about landing page strategies to increase opt-in rates for newsletters. What are your landing page strategies to increase opt-in rates, Yar?
First, give them lead magnet. Like, don't be greedy. Just give them lead magnet, man.
Just bribe them with money. Just like say,
No. But give them lead magnet. I actually learned this strategy from guy who's like Marketing Max. Go follow him on Twitter. He's really, really great newsletter operator and marketeer. I think one of the best. So he shared this. He told us there are like sticker on his like screen or keyboard or whatever, like with 3 words: outcome, social proof, and repetition. And I really like it, because that's pretty much what I use. So first, don't tell people what you give them. Tell them what outcome they will receive after they subscribe. So if you give them, let's say, lead magnet, tell them what they can achieve with your lead magnet. So instead of, let's imagine your lead magnet with hooks. Let's say it's hooks or headlines, email headlines. So instead of telling them, I will give you so many email headlines, that's like, tell them, with our headlines, your open rate will be 10% higher. Or if it's hooks, with our hooks, your like video, your shorts watch time will be twice as long as without.
Like you'll make, your ads will scale. You'll double. Like they somebody did this study where they tested like what outcomes, especially for B2B, what outcomes do business owners or decision makers want, and so they tested like, okay, increased by 30%, increased by 50%, increased by 70%. Always. Like what always worked is just double. So like double productivity, double profits, double sales, double.
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, B2C also. So.
Yeah. So first it's outcome. Second, it's social proof. Not only social proof, but any proof. If you have some testimonials, if you have so many people following us, or we have so many subscribers, or if you're still small and just start growing, tell, hey, last week 200 people subscribed to us.
Warren Buffett is reading us.
Yeah, or like this funny Google reads us and like.
Yeah, and you have like a customer service like from Google on your email, and you subscribe, you subscribe them.
Yeah, that's silly, but people use it. It works. Like
you just added Warren Buffett to your list. I'm like, Warren Buffett reads us.
Yeah, go scrape some famous dudes emails, just add them to your list, and now you can. That's stupid, don't do it. But you can create social proof. Your list size will be one of social proofs. And repetition. Why repetition so important? Because like if you tell them once, they don't listen. So tell them several times. That's like good email marketing strategy. If you have your email body, you must create call to action in 3 different variants across your email. And actually my ads, when sometimes I receive ads from sponsors, but sometimes they tell me what to write about and I create ads. So I have at least 3 links. One, usually it's image or logo. One, it's call to action. And sometimes it's headline, or sometimes it's some line in the ad. So we usually use this repetition principle quite often. So you won't have it on your landing page. Plus, there are good strategy to have urgency, and it can be, it should be some real urgency, but sometimes even some stupid urgency. So last time we did, like, we can't figure out real urgency, so we did some phrase like, don't miss this exclusive offer. Because we give lead magnet, so lead magnet is an offer, and we just added this sentence. It works.
Free today.
Yeah, and plus risk reversal, because people afraid, oh, you will be spamming me and all this bad stuff. So we add something like 100% free, unsubscribe anytime. That's a risk reversal.
Changing your opt-in rates, like conversion rate. Risk reversal.
so we have set of like good working headline elements, and we don't, because our time to value 24 hours, we don't have time like, oh, let's add this sentence and see how it works. We just add everything at the same time. And I can tell you, usually for last 3 clients, almost all the time landing page conversion doubled. So it's like, I don't care what exactly caused it.
Yeah.
As soon as it's double compared to what it was, I'm good.
Yeah, I remember reading this study like about these open like saying it's specifically about newsletter stuff. I haven't tested it, but I think it definitely influenced my decision making. And they put that you can unsubscribe anytime, like get whatever. Email field, you can put your email in, subscribe. And they added, I think, unsubscribe anytime or something. Or like, no, they said, oh yeah. So we said, they said, we won't spam you. It's like, we won't spam you. Something about spam. And that spam word triggered people like, oh, there's possibility they might spam you, So they like, that killed their conversion rate. So
no, that's a bad idea.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not good to put things that if they raise questions you can't answer on the landing page.
Look, we won't spam you tells that we might, but we won't.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe anytime. It's clear promise that you can unsubscribe anytime.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's like clear outcome that if you subscribe and then you for some reason don't like it or don't want it or you will be overwhelmed, you can unsubscribe anytime. That's clear value proposition. We won't spam you. And a guy like, don't be afraid, we don't kill you. Like, shit, so you might kill me, but you don't. I don't want to play this game. I don't like it.
That's right. So essentially you said, to increase opt-in rate or conversion rate of a landing page, you have to have a clear outcome. I would add that it's important that it's clear that they can achieve this outcome, or it's relevant to them, to that audience as well. And then there's social proofs helpful. What you said, and risk reversal,
repetition, risk reversal, urgency, and there are one secret trick which we use. We started using it recently, and it actually bumped several landing pages to like 40% conversion. It's we open loop and don't close it. So we evoke curiosity and we open this like dopamine loop and we don't close it. So to close this loop, you need to subscribe. The only way.
You have to pay us. No,
subscribe, and it's free.
No, close it.
It's free. We actually love word free. We use it all the time. So, and plus we use some NLP like join now. So all this like
get it now, get it today.
I prefer not get, but claim your lead magnet now.
It's like it belongs to you. You have to just claim it.
Yeah, because it's yours. You just claim it. Get it. It's like, so we use some power words. We have some like power word dictionary which works good for us, and we currently, because we optimize in landing page to our clients for free, that's part of our job, and we start running ads, we look at conversion rate, and then we tell client, hey, let us optimize your landing page, because that's how we show actually that it's valuable. Because we currently we just did optimization for client, they had like 8% conversion rate. 8%. We make changes, it jumped like 25.
Mm.
So that's how different it can be with the same ads. So like same ads running, same winners, just from
Yeah,
8 to 25. And
that's
this
huge.
is like huge. I'm actually will be publishing next week this like screenshot with we showing like 8, we change it, then it jumped like 14, 20, 25. That's crazy.
Nice. Yeah, landing pages are huge. We have this like we have this client. They sell stuff. They have like a consumer SaaS, and so like they changed the landing page. It was like just like very just change the like the above the fold, the copy, the video, and like and they're selling stuff on the landing page. It's like well free basically it's kind of free trial. But yeah, one test like out of 5 tests we one test just double conversion rate, and you can scale a lot faster. But yeah, CRO is really I think a lot of especially newsletters like they're not like focusing enough.
Yeah, we
Um,
currently design our landing pages because 80% of our subscribers come through mobile cell phones.
mhm,
We currently
yeah,
design landing pages so we don't have below the fold. All our landing page
yeah,
on
for sure.
cell phone screen, including button and risk reversal or urgency.
It needs to be readable. You need to have like a good font,
Yeah,
so it's big enough, and there's no like different weird contrast. Maybe like 2 3 colors, and yeah, it needs to be easily to read, easily to consume. Because I see some newsletter landing pages they have like 5 colors, like 5 different. You can scroll through, like for
yeah.
5 minutes.
Then like how do you?
Videos, I don't know, yeah,
Oh,
and
read before you subscribe. Like, what the fuck? Like, read before.
yeah,
Why do I need subscribe if I can read without subscribe? Like, damn,
right,
that's dumb.
yeah. You need to subscribe.
Or something
Get
like
the lead magnet before before subscribing.
what people tell about us. Like, why do I need to know this? Like, you're
Yeah,
fake, and what people tell about us. So yeah, and what they tell wrong about you, will you post it too? Probably not. So why do you
it's a
even
free
post
newsletter.
it?
Like it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like you don't need to have much on a landing page. It's a free if it's a free newsletter. Like, why would you put a bunch of stuff in there?
you might need your logo or some image. You need
Yeah,
some value proposition. You need some like benefits and social proof, risk reversal,
yeah,
urgency, some power words, some open loop, and your field to enter, and that's it. Oh, terms of service and privacy policy, of course.
yeah. We tested like even when it comes to not newsletters, just like SaaS or ecom. Even if you look at the Shopify checkout, it's very simple. You only have just like the most important thing. That's there's no. You have to like where it's going to be sent to, your email, name, and credit card, and that's it. There's no stuff, and they don't allow you to edit it because they know like it kills conversion rate. So same with newsletter. Like if you add more stuff, the more stuff you add when it comes to the sign up page, it's probably going to kill your conversion rate.
It's not probably, it will.
Yeah.
Like cut the bullshit. It's all distraction. You just asking for email to give them some lead magnet and to start sending them some hopefully valuable emails. Like they don't need like oh, buy this book for $1 or get this book for free, just pay for delivery, and then like 20 screens of like bullshit. Like, right, why are you pushing this shit so hard? Like, what the
Is there going to be
catch?
an upsell?
Yeah,
What's
two
the upsell?
upsells, two downsells,
No, I
three
mean, like,
one times offers.
if you look at these offers, yeah, if you look at these offers, like on Facebook, in the comments, they say, "What's the upsells? What are the upsells?" It's like all people people know what's coming, so
Yeah, like
they're like
it's
all curious.
it's bullshit. Don't push too hard. It's like I don't know why people think that people so stupid. People eat this shit all the time, so stop doing this.
People are, yeah, it's interesting. I think it's like if something is not new, they know, but if it's like something new, then some of them might not know. So like if they're aware of, okay, here's what's gonna happen, then like it's probably not gonna work if you use these like old techniques. But if
Yeah,
it's some new technique that you found, then it might work.
but we're not selling anything. We're literally just
Yeah, that's true.
offering them free newsletter. Even if you have paid option or some paid premium, or you selling some your info products inside, they can get at least something for free. So what's wrong about just make it clear and
Yeah.
simple?
Show it after the sign up page.
Yeah.
Like a lot of stuff there.
Yeah. So I don't know.
What's your so somebody else also asked, what's your strategy to increase income from newsletter? I guess, yeah, it really depends, right? Because like there's so many newsletters, there's no one size fit all strategy. Like with I think every business, but there's like, okay,
I believe easiest way. Sorry, I interrupted you, but I believe there are easiest way. Just sell something. Sell something what you're good at. Like that's the easiest way. So if you're good at something, just sell it to your readers and write about it. Because guess what? Your content will be more valuable if you're good at it. People will like it better. You will improve your expertise during this process, and you will build trust and authority, and you sell it. You sell it as info product, or you sell it as a service. And I believe this is like it's not most scalable way, but it's fastest way to make decent money fast. But it's not as scalable as but if it's info product, why? It's scalable like hell.
Scalable, yeah.
If it's service, it's not as scalable. Or it's scalable, but with hiring more people, and it's can be worse.
Challenging.
Yeah, it's challenging. That's also one of the problems that I often see. Like people don't understand price. So I remember Sam Parr told the story that before he sold the Hustle to HubSpot, he had 36, I think, employees, 2 writers, and 30 salespeople. 30 fucking salespeople. Like, if you ever have managed, I don't say 30, like 3 salespeople, it's tough. 30 salespeople, these dudes and girls like are killers, and you managing 30 killers, and good luck with it. It's miserable. It's not like, oh, I built this newsletter to show my creative express whatever. Yeah, you will be managing 30 salespeople.
Yeah.
And that's miserable, and that's why if you think selling ads and grow with ads and monetize with ads it's fun, it isn't. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. I mean, yeah, some people are like loving it, so yeah.
Manage people
selling ads for newsletters.
yeah, begging for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, on that note, we can conclude this wonderful podcast between me, Andy, Austin, and Yar Subko. So if you guys want to grow a newsletter to 10K subs from 0 to 10K in 30 days, reach out to Yar, reach out to me, and listen, subscribe to this podcast again if you're not subscribed, and continue listening to it. And see you in the next one.